Can I get a raise of hands who are the oldest child in their family? Now, how many of you enjoy being the oldest children in your family? Can I get a raise of hands who are the youngest siblings in the family? Now, keep your hands up if you enjoy being the youngest sibling in your family. Can I get a raise of hands who are the middle children in your family? Put your hands down. Now, how many of you enjoy being the middle children of your family? Thank you. These questions are interesting because many people always wish they were in a different position in the family. But not me. I love being the middle child. From talking to other people, I've gathered a lot of opinions about the youngest, oldest, and middle child. Many people say that the youngest sibling is generally the one who gets in trouble, is picked on, and mischievous. Others say that the oldest child, they like it because they get to boss around the youngest. You get to act like an adult. You get to make choices first, and you get things other than other siblings. But if you talk back or fight in any way, you get in trouble and blamed for everything. Here's my story. I always think about when I think about being a middle child. When I get a Kennywood, I always get stuck in the middle of the musical express with my dad on one side and my older brother on the other. If you don't know the musical express, it is a ride that moves around 12 times in 1 minute, 4 minutes. It is a very fun ride to go on. Usually I'm squished in the middle again, and this is often how I feel as a middle child, but I'm actually fine with it. Middle children often get skipped over rules sometimes, so I'm telling you my story today. My story is called The Adventures of the Three Musketeers. Chapter 1, I often get out of things. Me and my older brother were playing basketball in our house. I got pushed by my older brother Blake and fell into a window. Luckily I didn't fall through the window, but my hand did. My parents were mad at my brother and said it was him. He only got grounded for 2 days, so I didn't feel that guilty. But I was happy I was not in trouble. This shows older siblings get blamed for more things than other siblings. For the middle children, this is good because the more you don't get in trouble, the more rewards and returns you get. One time, not so long ago, I threw a shoe across the room and it hit the chandelier, and it cracked one of the lights. I blamed it on my brother. He got in trouble for a couple of days. Then they figured out it was me, but I didn't get in trouble. A few months later, my brother threw another shoe at the same chandelier, and a big piece of glass fell from one of the lights and hit the table and shattered. He got in big trouble that time. Whenever I want to watch the TV, I get to pick what to watch. I always get to watch movies because both my brothers don't like movies, but my parents do. As a result, I get more time with my parents, so they have more trust in me, so I can stay up later and have sleepovers. Me and my dad love the movies, so whenever we're at the movies, we spend more time together. Our favorite movies are to watch are The Avengers. We already have plans to go to the new Black Panther movie in 2021. Being squeezed in the middle is not all that bad. I learned from my older brother because he is good at card games, and I am not. Whenever we play card games, I am guaranteed last place unless it is war, and there's still a 50-50 chance. From him, I learned to push myself to be better. From my younger brother, I have learned that he is very good at Mario Kart, and I think I've never won a single race, which I'm fine with, and that is why I retired my Mario Kart career. Again, my younger brother also pushed me to be a better person. Overall, I love my position in my family. It reminds me of the Chips Ahoy commercial where the cook used to sing, I'm squeezed in the middle, I love my family, and I love being the clean center.